There are so many things you can do to move on, but today I want to focus on 4 steps that you need to take in order to be able to remember who you are and be able to move on from what you have experienced in the past. And the first step is forgiveness. Now, forgiveness is very important because unless you're able to forgive, you cannot be able to move on. Now, I have said it before and I will say it again. Forgiveness does not mean that you're okay with what happened. Forgiveness does not mean that you forget what happened. Forgiveness simply means that you come to a place where even though you remember what happened, even though sometimes you may meet someone who may have hurt you before, you don't get the negative feelings that you would have felt had you not forgiven that person, had you not forgiven that situation. So please remember that the first step you have to take is to forgive. And the next one is do not be a victim. I know it's very easy. I used to take that role where I was the victim. I was so messed up. I have been through so much, and I expected the world to walk on eggshells for me because I had been through so much. Now, what I want you to remember is that even though you have been through difficult situations, or I don't know what you may be going through that is stopping you from moving forward, but whatever it is, you have each and every reason to feel the way you feel. You have each and every reason to feel bad. You have each and every reason you're actually a victim. But it's also important to remember that you cannot be in that position in a long time, because when you're in that position of a period of time, the more of a victim you feel, the more comfortable you become in that role. And before you know it, that becomes you. Now, no matter what you have been through in life, I want you to remember that no one can get you out of it other than yourself. And so you have to remember that the only way you can get out of it is if you refuse to be a victim. You have the power within you to overcome it. And remember, you need to move forward and don't be a victim. Now, the third step that I want you to remember is to, if you have any goals, let's say you want to lose weight, or you want to start a business, or whatever step it is, whatever goal you have, do it because you want to explore your highest potential, but not because you need to prove anything to anyone. Now, here's the deal. I have seen so many people who say, I want to lose weight because all my life people have referred to me as fat. Or I want to read and prove to people that I'm not stupid because all my life I have been called stupid. Now, see, when you base your goal on that, you're not doing it for you, you're doing it for them. You have to remember that if there is anything you have to do, or any step you ever have to make in life, you have to do it based on you, based on what you feel is right, based on what you know about your potential. And so no matter what you have been through, no matter what you have experienced, don't base your goals based on focus your goals based on what somebody else may have told you about it. Do it because you have the potential and because you want to live to your highest potential. And the last step, the fourth one that I want you to remember, is that you should not forget your worth. Don't forget your worth. A lot of people choose partners because, first of all, when you have been through so much, let's say you have been called fat all your life, maybe you have been called stupid all your life. Who you believe you are is based on what you have been told. And so if people had negative expectations of you or negative things to say about you, you don't see yourself as you see yourself less of a person as compared to other people, if that makes sense. And that's why I'm saying don't forget your worth, because nothing you have been through, nothing you have been told by anyone makes you less of a human being. I like a word that I use all the time, and that is who you were created to be. No matter what you've been through in life, that will never leave you.